Hi YouTube family. Let me turn this air down so you can hear me. This is Karen. Just came from wound care and debridement. Right now, whoa, oh, bump, ouch. Not feeling, I'm in pain. Lidocaine's just starting to wear off, so hopefully I'll make it home before it wears off all the way. Because today it wasn't just wound dressing change, I actually had debridement. The doctor going in and cut out extraneous, I know I'm not saying that right, tissue, anything that shouldn't be there, any black tissue, any remnants of sponge, whatever. And she goes in with a scalpel and tweezers, and Lord, let me tell you. When she started, that lidocaine had time to actually work yet. Made me want to punch somebody. It hurt so bad. But anyway, right now, just starting to hurt. So anyway, my main reason for coming on today was, well, two. Just so you guys know, I'm doing okay. They showed me the photo of the wound today compared to a couple weeks ago, and it's like a huge difference. It's not as deep, because when we started it was like 4.5 centimeters deep. Today it was 1.2 centimeters deep, which is good. So that is a definite sign of healing. It's still long, because it was like 18.5 centimeters long, wide. Horizontally, it was that. It's down to 17.9. So that hasn't really done a lot. And the width is also less. So it's healing. I'm just glad it's not as deep as it used to be. So I'm still on the wound vac. Dr. Kokinos wants to try another type of therapy. She wants to use, oh God, what does she call it? It begins with a K, but I can't remember the name. Basically, she said it's taking fish skin and placing it over the wound, and it would help me heal a lot faster than the wound vac. So they're going to work on my insurance company and see if they can get approval for it, because of course, when my company decided to switch insurances on us, this insurance plan is crappy as hell. So they don't want to pay for nothing. Go figure. And I work for a medical company. So anyway, we'll see if that happens. If it does, I'll get to heal faster, and I can start my my radiation therapy sooner, because she wants me to get that done as soon as possible, so the tumor, if there is a stray cell in there, has absolutely no chance of coming back. So this doctor, terrible bedside manner, but she's a matter of fact, and I like that. Don't beat around the bush, tell me what's going on, so we know what we're doing. So anyway, next week I meet with the oncologist. I'll give you guys an update after I meet him on the 26th to see what we're going to do. So I also wanted to talk about something that happened yesterday that actually got me emotional, which doesn't happen often. Trust me, I think being a Jehovah's Witness turned me into a freaking psychopath, because I don't get emotional much. I can watch people hurting and don't really care. It scares me sometimes how much I don't care about people. But anyway, I ordered groceries, a few from Instacart, because I was craving salad. So I ordered some stuff for salads. And my shopper's name was Michael, and he was also the same one that delivered, because sometimes it's not the same people who shopped for you who delivers. But anyway, it was him. So first thing he did, he was nice enough to actually walk into the apartment and bring the stuff in, because he could see the tube and he didn't want me, moving too much. So number one, that was great. Number two, he noticed the leaves that were in front of my door that's been sitting there now for 2 weeks. And he asked me for a broom and a bag, and I'm like, what do you need? And he says, I'm gonna remove these leaves because, you know, this is a fall hazard. I don't want you to trip and hurt yourself. And I was just like floored. So I got him a broom, got him a trash bag, a small trash bag so he could put them in. And he did. He cleaned up the whole thing. He moved anything that he thought I might trip over. And he said, I'll take this with me. I'll dump it where I live, so you don't have to worry about that either. And I don't know why it touched me so much. I didn't get emotional while he was there, but I couldn't thank him enough for doing that. Because simple fact is, I told him I've been living next door to the property manager for 5 years, and he knows I just had surgery, but couldn't bother to have the leaves removed from the front of my door, knowing I really couldn't do that right now. So I know I just kept thanking him. I gave him a 5-star rating. If it could have been 10, I would have gave him 10. And I wrote a nice comment to Instacart about him. But then when he left and I was just sitting there and thinking about what he did, I started bawling. Got mad at myself too, because I don't cry. I hate to cry. Women cry about everything, and to me it makes us look weak. So, and it's weird because I don't feel that way about a man, because if a man cries, you know he's feeling it. But yeah, it brought me to tears. I just couldn't believe that this person that didn't know me from Adam did something. And even though it wasn't like it was something major. He just removed some leaves, but it just wow, it just touched me. You know, because I'm so used to everybody hating somebody that looks like me because I'm not white or anything else. God, I hate these words black, because I'm not black. This is brown. This is not black. And I'm not African American. I'm not a hyphenated American, because I was born here in Charleston, South Carolina. So I'm not a hyphenated American either. I don't like using that term. But I just assume everybody hates us and couldn't give two shits about us. So the fact that he did that, I'm still overwhelmed by it right now that he did that. Even though it was a little thing, it meant a lot, because it is easy for me to trip. And so I just want to tell you guys about that. But it was just, I don't know, because I've gotten to the point where I just absolutely, I mean, unless you're in my little tiny inner circle, and those of you who are in it, you know who you are. I can't stand, I hate you. I hate people. I absolutely hate people. They are mean, evil pieces of shit. And yet they think they're so righteous. Now me, I can admit, I know that I can be mean and evil, but I know that about myself. And it's not a good thing. I know this. But these people with impunity just, like all these Karens and these thug cops and, I mean, I just saw a video today where some cop took this lady, grabbed her by her braids, and banged her head on the asphalt. Mind you, this lady had just been beat up and assaulted by a couple of teens. And then she was walking home all bloody. She tried to tell the cop what happened, and he didn't care. He did not care. He just grabbed her by her braids because she wouldn't stop to talk to him, and banged her head on this. I'm telling you, I think that movie American Skin, that needs to not just be a movie, because cops are not going to be put in their place. The only way something would happen, they would have to start assaulting upper middle class to wealthy white people's kids and them. And that is the only way anything is going to happen, because the rest of us aren't worth anything. So it's not going to change. But as jaded as I am, what Michael did for me yesterday, it softened me maybe 1,000, no, like to eat. It's a chore. And it's something I don't feel like doing half the time. Now, don't get me wrong. Every now and then I get a craving for something and I gotta have it. But then once I get it, and half the time if I don't get it, then it just goes away. When I get it, I'm fine. But I just don't. It's like I almost have to force myself to eat. It's like when I work, I sit at work all day and work. I don't eat. And even when I take lunch, I'll work through my lunch. I don't usually eat. But I need to eat something. I'm feeling a little lightheaded too. So, being hungry and then going to be in pain, that's not exactly what I help. So, anyway, that's my story. I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy your week. Bye.